You have been convicted of a crime you did not want to commit. A crime of the highest degree. You have been exiled from your brethren and left to rot with the lowest of the low. In this place, there is no redemption. You are the base denominator of all, only to be taken from your cell in the most extreme of circumstances. You have no friends, no family. This is your prison. This is your home. This is your fate. Welcome to Dice Jail.
We killed some things.
Yeah, we did kill some things. I.
Are you sure about that?
Well, Remy went ooh and then he beat the shit out of some skeletons, and then the skeletons kept respawning into other skeletons, and it was like just this
we
huge...
didn't complete the murder of those things.
Yeah, we didn't complete the murder of those things. That's right. We're still in it. Oh my
Yes,
god,
you
we're
are.
still in it!
Oh my, that's right!
Jesus
Oh, it's the
Christ!
ghosts!
We still have to deal with all of them. Okay, we need to fucking kill some things immediately.
So yeah,
Please.
we're jumping right back into combat. And let's see, initiative should still... yes, initiative still is up, and at the top of round 6 here,
6!
you all see a glow from Jason's direction, and you look, and Jason is glowing with that familiar weird blue light that everyone always starts to glow with as Jason proceeds to
Jason,
disappear.
don't you dare!
Son of a bitch! He is gone.
Fucker!
Of all the times! Remy, you're up. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna fucking... Where are the skeletons?
Well, there's
I can't
one
even
in
see
here.
any of them.
There's one over here to your west.
Yeah, I fucking see them.
And then there's 2 up to the north. All right.
Yeah, I'm coming
one
in here
action
and I'm
stride.
beating the shit out of them.
All right, go ahead and roll
get
the
my
hit.
dice out.
Classic. Is this a flurry of blows?
I'm drinking cream soda, so
nice.
I might a little burpy today.
Classy.
Yeah.
Is this a flurry of blows?
I'm trying to figure that out. I use a multi-attack penalty if I use a flurry of blows, right?
It does apply multi-attack penalty, yes.
Okay. Yeah, let's... No! Yeah, let's do this.
Okay, go ahead and roll both attacks, please.
Alright, attack number 1 is going to be a 24.
A 24, that does indeed hit. Go ahead and roll the other one.
Attack number 2. Thank God, I thought that was a nat 1. It's only a 4. So 6.
6 unfortunately does not hit, so go ahead and roll damage for the first one.
Yuck. 8 plus 1 bludgeoning. Here we go. 1d8. 5 plus 1 bludgeoning is 6.
6 points of bludgeoning damage.
I had 2 exams today, so I might be a little slow.
That's okay. You said 6.
More than usual?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So,
yes.
Yeah,
yes.
Remy, you just
I'm sorry.
whack that skeleton, and it gets pretty damaged there. You have 1 action remaining.
He's gone. Ouchie.
He's gone ouchie. The skeleton is still up, and the weird ghost thing is still inside said skeleton.
Wait, I want to try something. Yeah, I knew that would happen. Wait, shit, open the door again.
Okay.
Let's see, what can I do? What can I do here? I can try to intimidate him.
You would remember that doesn't work.
It's been 2 weeks, okay?
I know, that's why I'm saying that Remy would remember that it doesn't work. Because for him, it's not been 2 weeks, it's been less than a minute. It's been 30 seconds, in fact.
Can I try a diplomacy check? I'm just like gonna...
For what?
I'm just like gonna, like...
You're gonna try and bargain with the weird ghost thing in the skeleton?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get him to stop attacking us. I'm just like gonna look at him with like a shit-eating grin and just like hold my hand out.
Both in and out of character, I think that that's more likely to get you punched, but...
Okay, make a diplomacy check.
You know what? It's worth a shot. It's worth a shot. What did I get here? I got a... God damn it. I got a 25.
The skeleton looks at your hand, looks at you, looks back at your hand, and it just looks back at you as its jaw falls off and falls on the floor. All right, that brings us to the one of the skeletons to the north.
That's it.
Yes. And this is the one that is sickened. So it is going to, first and foremost, let me double check. I do distinctly remember that it has its weird blue light thing that it can do, which will get both Karak and Petra, so I need a fortitude save from both Karak and Petra, please.
Oh, lovely.
Love a good fortitude save.
Mm-hmm.
That is a
nat 20.
13.
Ooh. Nat 20 is a critical success, so Karak is completely unaffected by this, but the 13 is unfortunately a failure. So Petra, you take 5 points of void damage and are frightened 1, and in addition, the skeleton becomes somewhat rejuvenated as the spiritual energy seems to hold together the bones a little bit tighter. And that is the end of its turn. Let me just roll for that. Nice, okay. All right then, that brings us to Petra.
Okay, this door is open, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Disrupt Undead.
Okay. That is a 5.
I think that might be a critical fail.
It most certainly is.
That is
On account
12
of your...
points of damage.
12 points of damage. Is that already doubled?
That is not doubled. That is 24
then.
points of damage.
It is going to take 24 points of damage. Let me just really quickly check this. All right, yes. 24 points of damage. As the skeleton begins to revitalize itself, you just whoosh, send out your spiritual webbing and destroy the corpse, and that causes the wisp thing to be flung out of it.
Kill it! Kill the thing! End the cycle!
I don't think I have the actions to take out my throwing dagger, so...
I believe you would unfortunately be correct.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna take a healing potion off my belt, then.
Okay. That will bring us to Karak.
All right. Which one is it? Is it the one to the north that just got freed?
Yeah, this one right here. And then there's also another one in there, currently still in a skeleton.
Okay, well, I'm going to focus on the one that's out.
All right.
Let me just check I'm gonna go ahead and disrupt that undead.
Okay. That is an 18.
Wait, where is my... What kind of save was that? Was that fortitude?
Yes, it's fortitude. But
Shit, that just barely succeeds.
Against your spell DC? An 18 against your spell DC.
Oh shit! Hey, oh my god! Wait, I was looking at...
That also wouldn't make sense against your fortitude DC either.
For some reason, I can't find my spell DC. I've completely
if you
forgotten.
go to the spellcasting tab.
I see.
That
that is a failure.
And then also, if you click open the spell, it's... Oh, maybe not. Usually it's in the spell. But, yeah. All right,
But,
so
yeah,
a failure, go ahead and roll damage.
13.
13. Oh, yeah, you just evaporate that wisp. It is gone. You have one action remaining.
Damn, I don't have line of sight. My last action, I am just going to, I'm gonna pull off a potion.
Okay. That brings us now to the corpse next to Remy. And this one is going to start out by trying...
Reaches out his hand in friendship.
It reaches out its hand and tries to claw your arm off. That is a 12 to hit.
That does not hit.
All right, then. It will then go with a bite. That is a 19 to hit.
That does not hit.
All right. It will then finally go for another claw. That is a 21 to hit.
That does hit.
All right. Remy, you take from that 7 points of slashing damage as it just rakes its claw across your arm.
Ouchie.
That will bring us now to the other one up here, who is going to release the blue light. So I need fortitude saves from Petra and Karak again.
The blue light.
That is a 12.
That's 12.
A 12,
Hey,
and what did Karak get?
funsies. Also 12.
Oh boy, that is 2 failures. So, Karak takes 3 points of void damage, and Petra takes 4, and both of you become frightened 1. I'm holding my words because I believe there is a reaction that somebody could be using in this scenario.
You're right. Karak can be reassured and be no longer frightened.
How do you reassure Karak?
Buddy, it's just a weird little ghost guy.
Oh! Oh, I'm trained to fight ghosts.
Yep.
Regardless, the skeleton gains a bit of cohesion and is now only bloodied. That will bring us around to the top of round 7 with Remy.
Beat the shit out of this guy.
All right.
Beat the shit. Beat the shit out of him.
All right.
Kick his ass. Fucking end his ass.
All right. How?
With a good old suck in the jaw.
All right. Are you doing a flurry of blows?
Suck in the jaw. Yes, I'm doing a flurry of blows.
Okay.
Good old suck in the jaw. I'm gonna roll. Suck in the jaw. Alright, so I got what's 15 plus 7 again?
22?
Yes.
Okay, roll the other one.
I dropped it. 19 on the second one.
19, that also hits, so go ahead and roll damage for both of those.
Yippee.
And that will...
Okay, so the first one is 5 damage total, bludgeoning.
Okay. 5.
5 Cinco.
And what is the other one?
Is 6.
Okay. 6. Lovely. So that is easily enough to knock the ghost out of the skeleton. And in addition, since you hit both strikes on the same creature, let's see. Okay, you can attempt. Would you like to attempt to stunning fist it?
Sure.
Okay, so it needs to make a fortitude save against your class DC. What is your class DC, sir? That will be under your proficiencies tab at the bottom because they moved it to a stupid place.
Proficiencies. Where's my proficiency?
It's the hand. The hand.
Oh, well, mine's still on the top. I don't know what you're talking about.
Is it? Oh, it's on the bottom on my end.
You said it was class DC?
Yes.
So mine is 18.
18. All right. So it gets a 21 on its save. So that means that it is not stunned, unfortunately.
That's unfortunate.
You have 2 actions remaining.
Do I? Oh shit, I don't know I'm gonna do it 2 actions. Alright, I'm just gonna attack it again.
Okay. It is currently... fuck it. I'll move it slightly over. There you go. It is within melee range. Whoa, look at that.
Whoa, what do you know? Alright, so that first one is a 15 to hit.
15, unfortunately, just barely misses.
Shit. Alright. Second one is a 3.
A 3 misses. All right, then. That brings us to Petra.
Okay. I'm going to down the potion in my hand.
All right.
Okay, so I've drank my potion. Let me just roll the thing. I've recovered 1 hit point. Solid.
Lovely.
Okay. After that, I would like to cast Disrupt Undead on this fellow.
You do not currently have line of sight on him.
Ah, drat.
Let's see, is that necessary? I mean, I feel like you probably do have to actually see the thing you're casting at. That makes sense.
Can I see this one?
Yes.
Wonderful. I cast Disrupt Undead on him.
Lovely. That is a 15.
That is a failure. That is 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. Oh yeah, you send out your webs and destroy that one. There is only 1 remaining now, and that brings us to Karak.
Oh. Well, I'm going to start by drinking.
All right.
I always do.
Oh yeah, as you should.
Bada bing, bada boom. That is 14.
14, lovely.
Good up.
2 actions remaining.
This guy right here, correct?
Yes.
Oh, look at that. It's in range. Disrupt Undead.
Lovely. I'm shocked, truly. That is a 19.
That fails.
All right then. Full damage.
14.
14 points of damage. All right. You managed to destroy most of the integrity in this skeleton. It is now mortal. And that brings us now to the skeleton, which is going to run out here and is going to take a second action to attempt to bite Karak. That is a 20 to hit. Dirty 20.
That does not hit.
All right. It is then going to go for a swipe with its claw at Petra. That is an 8 to hit.
That will not do anything, thank you.
Alright, then that brings us around to the top of round 8 with Remy.
Yay.
Yay.
Hey, where's the ghost?
Outside.
Wait, where the fuck is he?
Well, the one that was in front of you got killed.
It did? Okay.
Yes, Petra destroyed it.
Wonderful. You. Alright, first try to come here. Second stride,
I know what you mean.
First action is to stride. Second action is to clobber the shit out of Skelly Boy here.
Okay, is this a flurry of blows?
No.
Okay.
First one is a 22.
22, that does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
5 points of damage.
5 points of damage. You knock
That's
you knock it out of the
a
skeleton.
damage. I knock it out of the skeleton. Wonderful. Put it near me because I know that's where it belongs.
Well, really, it belongs in the center of the square, but.
I'm not moving.
Well, then you're not hitting it, I guess.
I'm not wasting my last attack to get near it. I can't even do it. Like, it won't let me do it.
You have 2 actions.
What are you talking about? I have 1.
No, you have. Oh, right.
I took a stride action. I took a clobber
I forgot
action.
about the stride. I forgot about the stride. Okay.
It's clobbering time. I got a 16.
A 16, unfortunately, just barely misses.
What the fuck?
Unfortunate.
How?
It just barely misses. That brings us to Petra.
Someone kill it!
I would like to disrupt the undead, please.
Lovely. That is an 11.
That is a failure.
Lovely. Roll damage.
That is 11 points of damage.
How would you like to finish this thing off?
Yay.
I'd just like to smother it in my webbing.
Lovely. You just smother it until its weird ghostly fire goes out. And that would be the end of that encounter.
It's clobbering time.
Lovely. So, yeah, that's that. Y'all get a total of 80 XP for that. 80.
Wowzers! I'm sorry. I'm very loud today. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Did
As if
someone
you're not loud
accidentally
every
dose
time.
you with something?
What? Yeah, I got.
He's been dosed with democracy.
Yeah,
Dosed with
I've been
managed
dosed with
democracy.
Yeah, with managed democracy and glory from Helldivers. The glory is probably what's giving me the high.
I really thought you were going to say dementia.
No, that's why Remy is loud. I'm loud because I got extra doses of depression from my exams.
So anyways, the 3 of you are in this dining room, surrounded by skeletons, and Jason is nowhere to be seen.
Okay, which doors haven't been opened? It's...
The ones that aren't open.
Yeah, yeah. I hate to say it, but that's true.
All right, well.
Do you wish to, Jacob, before you go opening doors, and Emma, before you go opening doors, would any of you like to look around at the room or anything before moving on?
I would very much like to look at the room.
Lovely,
And
good
also-
job.
I'll make a
Also,
perception
possibly treat my wounds.
Okay, so Karak is looking around the room, and look at that. As he looks at all the corpses, he finds that the skeletons had a bunch of shit on them.
Oh.
So
my gosh.
Karak, you find a total of 48 gold pieces.
Whoa.
You find a weird-looking bracelet, and you find a weird-looking arrow. The bracelet is sort of silvery, and the arrow is covered in fine green scales with an iron head that looks almost like fangs.
Ooh.
So would you
all right.
like to attempt to identify either of those?
I'm going to start with the bracelet.
Lovely. Make the identify magic check of your choice.
Let's see. And that can just be any lore.
It can... Arcana, nature, occultism, religion is what it's supposed to be.
Gotcha. All right, religion then. 25.
25. All right. Yep. You recognize this as a bracelet of dashing. And the way it works is it makes you lighter on your feet. So you get a +1 bonus to acrobatics checks. And you get and you can once a day activate it to get a +10 foot bonus to your speed for 1 minute.
Oh. Hey, who wants to go faster?
Faster wouldn't hurt.
All right, here you go. I'm going to toss
right.
it to Petra.
Lovely. Petra, you now have the bracelets of dashing.
Nice.
All right, let's check out that arrow now.
All right. Go ahead and roll identify magic of your choice.
22.
22.
Now it's
All
religion.
right. You would recognize this as a viper arrow. So the way that works is that when it is shot from a bow, or when it is activated and shot from a bow and hits a target, the arrow transforms into a viper.
Oh, damn.
And the target is then affected by that viper's poison as if it had been bitten, and the viper it then acts as a summoned minion under under my control as the GM, I guess. But it will attack the creature struck by the arrow.
All right. None of us have bows, do we?
This is correct.
Well, that's going in the cell pocket.
All right. And then you have 48 gold pieces. Shall I just distribute those evenly?
Yeah, let's go ahead.
Okay. Lovely. Distribute. Perfect. You all now have your gold.
Nice.
Okay. So, we shall, I suppose... So that took 20 minutes, I should also note. That took 20 minutes to identify all those things. Karak, would you like to take an additional 10 minutes to treat wounds?
Yes,
And
please.
Petra, would you like to say you were treating your wounds during that time?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Lovely.
21.
21. Okay, that is a success. Go ahead and give yourself that 2d8.
This is medicine check.
Yes.
My healing is not top tier today.
I got a 21.
21. That is a success. Go ahead and roll yourself 2d8.
Wonderful. I got 9 plus 10.
21. All right.
7 points of healing.
Lovely. So, shall we begin with Petra's door or Remy's door?
Petra's door.
Okay.
My door had another door behind it, and that makes me nervous.
Well, you don't know that, but sure.
What? Where is he?
Remy steps into. I will note, as you know, Jason didn't notice it while he was there. It definitely wasn't the GM completely forgetting it. But as Remy steps into the bathroom, there is a skeleton there that Jason appears to have absolutely wrecked when it had a corpse light in it. But for just a moment, the tub appears to be clean and full of soapy water before it goes back to being dusty. And
What the fuck was that?
The scent of harsh dish soap clings for a minute before fading.
What the shit was that?
So Petra, you open up your door and you find
Wait, what?
the wine. As Remy
There's
just
nothing
exits
else?
his ghostly experience. No,
What
that's
the
it.
fuck? What the fuck did I just see? That was it? There's no meaning behind that? Nothing?
Yeah,
Not
that's
yet.
about it.
You fucker.
So Petra, yeah, you see a bunch of wine on wine racks.
You fuck.
It's pretty tall. Bottles are covered in dust.
Does any of it look like it still might be good?
Well, it definitely appears that almost all of it has gone bad, but go ahead and make a society check for me.
Can do. And 18.
An 18. you recognize the labels on a few of these bottles. They're actually pretty valuable. So you find 3 valuable bottles of wine.
Nice, I'll throw them in my bag.
Lovely. One. Are you giving one to Karak?
No, I can hand one to Karak if he wants one.
All right, Karak has one. And there you go. Petra has the 2 of those. Okay, cool. That is that. What now?
Well, I'm just gonna go down
All right.
the line.
You open
Oh, damn.
that, and you see what appears to be just runes carved into the wall, filled with dull silvery metal. Floor and ceiling are almost completely covered with large polished metal discs. And you would somewhat recognize this as you saw up in the servants' quarters. You would have seen a similar looking chamber, and so you would remember that these are teleportation circles. So if you learn a certain ritual, you should be able to awaken it.
That's
A teleportation ritual.
More specifically, an awaken portal ritual. Because these are long dormant. No, none of you know any rituals at the moment. Because rituals are completely separate from regular spells.
Damn it.
Yes, it is rituals in this are quite different from 5e rituals. But yeah, you would need to somehow find a ritual like that in order to awaken this portal so that you could use it.
well, that's fun.
All right. Petra has moved downwards, and as she does, she sees a room with a bunch of like bins in it, and a chute to the eastern wall. Chute appears to be open.
There's a chute in here.
It also appears that the bins are heaped.
Wonderful! I push Petra in.
To the room?
He wants to push me down the chute because he's a bitch.
Okay.
I'm joking. No, I'm not actually going to do that. I'm not actually doing that.
So if I can finish my sentence, it appears that in addition to general rubble, the bins are also piled high with bones.
That's not great. I mean, I know this was
Well,
like a necromancy place, but like, not ideal.
Are there any cool bones in there?
You don't know. You're not in the room.
I would like to inspect the bones.
All right. Karak, you enter the room and begin bone inspecting. And as you sort of step in, I'm just going to move Petra back for a second.
Oh, dear God.
As you step into the room and start looking at the bones in the bins and move over close to the chute, you feel something attempt to push you into the open hatch. What is your fortitude DC, sir?
20.
20, you say. I see. So, why am I not finding what I'm looking for? Okay, so, yeah, you easily manage to not lose your balance, but there's definitely something in the room with you, and it is hostile. Time for initiative.
Ghost, we got a ghost.
Another one?
Yes, another ghost. There's...
But you can't see this one. None of you can see this one.
Well, that's not great.
Why?
So, everyone go ahead and roll initiative.
This seems like a very AoE fight.
I know that's meant to be gorilla noises, but Jesus Christ.
No, that's not. That's
There's
not
like
the noise I'm
steam
going
coming
for.
out of his ears.
Yeah.
All right, that brings us to the top of round 1 with Remy. What would you like to do?
I'm sending a good analogy of the noise I'm
Oh
making.
my fucking god.
Thank God, whatever would we have
There we
done?
go.
Oh boy. We love Yoda screaming.
Crush my... No, I'm not gonna say that.
I know exactly what you're referencing.
Wait, what did he say?
Don't worry about it. Just take your turn.
Okay, well, I mean, I can't see it.
I mean, would you like to try to detect where it is?
Yes, I want to try to fucking detect where
All
it
right.
is.
Lovely. What's your perception modifier?
8.
8. Okay. Let me see here. So... Yeah, you currently cannot figure out where or what you're dealing with here.
Okay, I'm gonna do a diplomacy check.
Okay.
I'm gonna yell into the room, hello, and I do the echo sound effect myself.
That's very diplomatic.
Yeah.
I guess roll diplomacy.
So I actually got a 21.
Great, nothing happens. You have one action remaining.
You're a pain in the ass sometimes.
What do you
know?
mean I'm a pain in the ass? How is that diplomatic in the fucking slightest?
Yeah.
Technically, this isn't his fault because it's a module.
I know, I'm just fucking with it. Then I'm gonna just get into gorilla stance.
Okay. Lovely.
And that's the end of my turn, I think.
Yes, it is. That will bring us to Karak.
All right, I'm just checking out the way that some of these spells that I have work.
Mm-hmm.
Is there like actually something in here with us, or like we just going delusional? Or we just like Delulu?
I need to see how a certain magic item I have
I hate
works.
that you use the word Delulu. What are you, a 13-year-old girl on TikTok? My apologies to any 13-year-old girls on TikTok who watch our show.
If you're a 13-year-old girl who's on TikTok and you're watching our show, what the fuck are you doing with your life?
But thank you for watching the show, regardless.
Thank you for watching the show. Yes, thank you for
Hey,
watching
you are
the
a
show.
valued member of the team.
Yeah,
Yes,
we don't
you're
need to
a valued member of the
ridicule
team,
our
and thank you for watching
listeners.
the show. But like, stop being on TikTok. Just stop going on TikTok.
So,
Pick a lane.
Karak, what are you doing?
I'm sorry, if you're watching this on TikTok, can you please put like Minecraft parkour under it? Okay, anyway.
Or at least Subway Surfers. Like, come on.
I'm going to try something.
Okay, what are you going to try?
I would like to try 3-action heal.
3-action heal. All right, that is what size AoE again?
30 feet.
30 feet. All right then. And that is a fortitude save from undead creatures, yeah?
Yes.
Okay then. That would be a 23.
That succeeds.
Okay. So it would take half damage. So go ahead and roll healing.
So that's 13 points of healing to everybody.
All right, everyone gets 13 points of healing. And let me see. Let me see here. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. It does appear, Karak, as you send out this wave of healing energy, that it does seem to strike something in front of you before getting to Petra and Remy.
Okay. Then
So
I'm gonna yell out, "It's in front of you!"
All right then.
I'm yelling it to Petra.
Yes, I assumed as much. All right then. So, let's see here. Okay. So, we're going to start out with this. Karak, you feel a rush of telekinetic power attempt to slam into you. So, against your Fortitude DC, that would be if I can open the correct thing, there we go. That would be oh dear. That would be a 31.
I'd like to use my hero point.
Okay. It rolls again. That would be a 32.
No.
What the fuck?
So, Karak, you feel this wave of telekinetic energy, boom, slam into you. And what is your Fortitude DC again?
Oh, Christ. 20.
20. Okay, so that is a critical success on that shove. So you feel yourself just whoom, thrown into the chute.
Oh, that's not good.
That's
and
not good at all.
You begin to fall. And
Can I attempt to stop my fall with can I try to scrape the edges of the shaft, sort of slow my descent at all?
You may make a reflex save.
Holy fuck. 11.
11?
I have a question.
Yeah, sure.
That extra hero point that I got last time we played, I think.
You
Do
don't
I still have that?
No.
Son of a bitch.
Hero
All
points
right.
reset. But Petra, since she ended the encounter, I need to be better at remembering this. Petra does have an extra hero point. You need to remember that I made that ruling a while ago. So, yes. I have been reminded of that. All right, so yeah. Karak, you attempt to grab the edges of the chute, but you can't quite get a grip. It is slimy, it is gross, and you continue to fall down and slide down.
That's bad.
So,
That's really bad.
at this point, we're going to say that you are... You're beginning to have a bit of a rough trip, so... I'm going to say you are... You slide to around there. At this point.
Oh.
I
don't know where there is, but I don't
and-
love that I can't see it.
Yeah,
Am I about...
Karak is completely, to you, gone. And Karak, you can't see anything.
Shit.
If I lose another character to falling down a shaft...
Okay, to be fair, the first time you didn't fall down a shaft, you climbed down it.
That's true. That's very true.
All right, so at this point, Petra, you just see Karak, whoa, as he yells out, "It's in front of you!" Whoa! He just gets thrown into the chute. And at this point, you then see a bone get thrown in your direction from across the room. That is an 18 to hit.
That doesn't hit.
Okay, then that is the end of its turn. That brings us to Petra.
Remy, do you still have rope?
He is not answering.
Yes, we'll
Okay,
use
there we
the
go.
rope.
I'm gonna grab the rope off of his belt.
Okay, well, let's see. Is the rope in Remy's belt or in his bag? That's the real question. The rope is in Remy's backpack.
God damn it.
So that will be
Okay.
2 actions to retrieve.
Yeah, I'll do it. And then I'm gonna
Okay.
use my last action to try and toss the rope through and hopefully feed it down the tube.
Okay. Go ahead and make an athletics check, I suppose.
That is a 9.
A 9. You attempt to throw the rope, but it doesn't quite make it all the way to the chute. All right then. That is the end of Petra's turn. That brings us to Remy at the top of round 2.
All right. I'm gonna. Okay, I'm definitely not gonna go into the room. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, Jesus Christ! Can I like? Is there anything that I can do that would give me the ability to see or know what is going on with this fucking ghost?
You can try to seek it again.
I'll try to seek it again.
Okay. What's your perception modifier again? That's an 8?
It's an 8, yes.
Okay. Yeah, you still have no fucking clue where it is. But Karak did say it was right in front of Petra.
Oh, it's right in front of Petra.
That's what Karak said.
Okay, so I'm gonna fucking move. Can I just like kind of?
You cannot stop in Petra's space. So you would have to shove Petra out of the way if you want to be in that space.
Alright, I guess I'm just gonna move.
So, Remy, as you move into the room, a rock gets picked up and flung across the room at you.
What?
It's
not even its turn!
Yeah, it's a reaction. That's a natural 20 to hit.
Fuck you!
Shit.
So, that is going to be a critical hit card because it has a higher level than you. Critical hit deck 18. That is a bludgeoning attack. Rattled. Normal damage. Crit effect. The target is confused for 1 round. So, Remy, you are now confused. Let me go ahead and roll that damage. Oh boy, I don't use these dice very often.
Oh no.
Ooh, that is a nice chunky 14 points of bludgeoning damage to Remy as he is conked right in the skull. Let's see what the confused condition does. You don't have your wits about you, and you attack wildly. You are off guard. You don't treat anyone as your ally, though they might still treat you as theirs, and you can't delay, ready, or use reactions. You use all of your actions to strike or cast offensive cantrips, though the GM can have you use other actions to facilitate attack.
You seem
your targets are determined
about this.
randomly by the GM because I love this status condition.
Oh,
your targets are determined randomly by the GM. If you have no viable targets, you target yourself, automatically hitting but not scoring a critical hit.
This fucking sucks.
Yeah.
If it's impossible for you, if it's impossible for you to attack or cast spells, you babble incoherently, wasting your actions. Each time you take damage from an attack or spell, you can attempt a DC 11 flat check to recover from your confusion.
I'd love to just like decide to babble endlessly for my entire turn, but I feel like everyone's just gonna think that's normal.
That is pretty normal. So
yeah, that's kind of on brand.
Pretty much all, like, let's see. I would say you could sort of reach around the corner and smack Petra. So I'm gonna say that's a viable target.
So I can't attack the ghost that I.
Oh, hold on, no. I am choosing your targets for you. That's how this works. You swing out wildly at the spot next to you where the rock landed, and that is one of your remaining actions. You have 1 action remaining. And you then swing out wildly at another spot and connect with nothing. So that is the end of Remy's turn.
Sorry, did he successfully hit me or not?
No, he didn't even target you.
Okay.
You were a viable target. You were an option.
Okay.
All right, that brings us now to Karak, who is currently sliding down the tube.
I'm feeling some Undertale here.
You are actively sliding down the tube.
For the audience at home, he is just sending so many like falling down the hole memes on the chat.
So, Karak, what would you like to do?
Okay, of course I'm a bird that can't fucking fly.
Just
love
take
irony.
your fucking turn. Stop sending us Undertale birds.
Okay. Oh, God.
Is that fucking Mordecai?
No, it's Birdly from Undertale!
I haven't fucking seen Birdly from Undertale!
Oh my god.
I haven't played Undertale since it came out in like 2015!
Karak, take your turn.
Oh, God, I can't levitate myself with the mage hand, can I?
No.
Alright,
Mage hand can
what
turn into an object.
Okay. I objectify myself. No.
You could attempt, if you want to try to brace yourself in place, you could attempt an acrobatics or athletics check.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try... Oh, these are both shit. I'm gonna go ahead and try acrobatics, then.
Okay. Go ahead and roll acrobatics. What'd you get?
That's
What
an
did you
8.
Oh, that's a critical fail.
Oh,
so
no!
Karak, you try to brace yourself, but you just move faster as you just whoomph, slide all the way down the tube and BAM! Land in something really squishy and gross. Make a reflex save.
Oh, no! If it's another goddamn mouth, that's a 17.
A 17? Oh, that's a failure.
What?
Oh, for fuck's
okay.
sake.
Okay, Karak, you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage as you slam into this. You were slamming against the walls of this tube, and now you've slammed into this weird gooey thing, and it's wet. It's dark. Ah!
Is it moving and does it have
is
mouths?
cold. It is unpleasant, but you do feel your feet touch the bottom, as well as whatever else is here. And you think you feel a tentacle. You have 2 actions remaining.
I pull out my ever-burning torch.
Okay. You pull out your ever-burning torch, illuminating the area around you. You see that there is indeed a tentacled monster that you are currently standing on.
Oh.
But it appears to be dead.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Oh.
Go ahead and make a real quick occultism check.
What the fuck? What are these rolls? That's a 10.
You don't know. You don't care. You're in a pool. But it's only 3 feet deep. But as you sort of right yourself and orient yourself, you can see that you are in a cavernous area. You see there's a little outlet to the south. You also look up to the northeast and see a familiar platform with a fire on top of it, and you begin to hear howling.
Oh.
You appear to be in the room with the Wolfman. Once again, you have 1 action remaining.
Have they noticed me?
You are holding a fucking torch.
You know what? That's a very good point. I'm gonna use my actions to move. Right down there.
You begin moving south, and you see that this does appear to outlet into another watery space. Let me just check something really fast. Okay. Okay. Lovely. All right, then. That is the end of Karak's turn. That brings us now to the creature with Petra and Remy, who is going to first and foremost, you begin to see a storm of objects just getting thrown all around the room at both Remy and Petra. So, and the two of you are considered off guard against these attacks because the creature is hidden from you.
Oh.
So, against Remy first. We'll go with against Remy first. And this is already at multiple attack penalty due to the reaction it used. Against Remy, that is a dirty 20 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so let me go ahead and roll damage for that really quick. Remy takes 9 points of bludgeoning damage, but you get to make a flat check against the confusion. So go ahead and roll a flat d20.
Flat d20. I got 16.
16. You are no longer confused. Look at that. Next up is the one against Petra. And that one is going to be an 18 to hit.
That is not going to hit.
Okay, then. And as far as you can tell, that's the end of its turn.
Is mortal half health or is bloodied half health?
Bloodied is half health.
Okay, well, I'm bloodied now.
Okay.
Awesome.
That brings us to Petra.
Okay. So the chute to God knows where that Karak has fallen down. Awesome, fun, super great. I would like to try and battle medicine Remy. Can I do that from around the wall?
You are technically within 5 feet.
All right, let's see if I can help you out here, bud.
I love the idea of her just like reaching around a corner and just like stitching me, but she can't see what she's doing.
It's a 17.
17. That is a success on that battle medicine.
Excellent news. You get 11 points of health.
Lovely.
How? Thank you.
All right then.
All right, what is the specific wording of Disrupt Undead? Right. I have to be able to see it. Is that the thing?
You have to target the undead specifically. So you can attempt to target it.
I'm going
she
to
senses its presence.
Attempt to target it.
Okay, pick a square.
Pick a square. I'm gonna pick this square because it's right in the middle.
Okay. Your Disrupt Undead appears to not have a target.
Awesome.
That is the end of your turn. That brings us around to Remy at the top of round 3.
So it's not there. Okay, so we can rule out this square right here. I feel like I'm playing Battleship.
Until it's its turn and it can move again.
Yeah. Well, it's not its turn right now. It was its turn.
It is not currently its turn.
A physical attack on me. Right?
It threw a rock at you, yes.
From where?
The rock came from this bin.
Came from this bin. Okay, so we can see now. This is Minesweeper. So,
but you've seen rocks come from all of these bins, and bones come from all of these bins.
Well, yeah, but from what I've deduced, it hasn't moved. What was the most recent rock thrown from?
Most recent rock would have been there was one rock thrown from here and one rock thrown from here at the same time.
What do you mean at the same time? There's not two of them.
There were thrown the rocks were thrown at the same time. One at you, one at Petra.
So it just like had a rock in each hand. Or like it threw a rock,
or it's a
moved
telekinetic
to the other
creature.
Rock.
It very you don't know exactly how it's moving these things. But I'd say at this point you would have assumed that it either has really long arms or it has telekinesis of some kind.
Well, it has really long arms, and that's a big problem. Because that's just freaky. Alright, I'm gonna do something a little risky here. I'm gonna move to the middle. Because that increases.
Remy is now in the middle.
Yeah, that increases the area that I could hit. Because before it was just this square, this square, and this square. Now it's all of these squares. The Remy radar is active.
You have 2 actions remaining. What would you like to do with them?
I have a feeling that rolling that a perception check is not going to do anything.
You can try to seek it again.
I have a feeling it's not going to do anything.
So what do you do?
There's nothing that I can do here.
I mean, you can attempt to basically strike out randomly. That is an option.
I feel like that's a very poor use of time and energy. I can't, like, is there really nothing? I'm trained in stealth, like, can I, like, use that?
You can try to hide from it if you want.
Well, not like
by curling up in a little ball.
No, like, it's stealth, so it's
stealth
like,
is about you sneaking. No, stealth is about you sneaking.
Okay, well, I'm shotgunning here, alright?
I feel like a shotgun would be pretty helpful right now, yeah.
That it would.
That is very true. If there's any situation where a shotgun is necessary,
tie the rope around Remy, have him jump down the cavern, I hold onto the rope and try and pull them both up?
This is theoretically an option that Remy could come up with.
Well, that is something that we could do, but then the problem is that if the ghost pushes you in while you're holding both of us, then we're all stuck.
Fair.
Either way, Remy, take your turn. The timer is beginning.
Oh, I fucking hate you. Okay, so I'm gonna call out to Karak. I'm gonna ask, like, Karak, are you fucking alive, dude?
Karak, you do not hear this. Remy, you get no response.
So Karak is dead.
You have 2 actions remaining.
Okay, I'm gonna strike at this square right here.
Okay. Let's see. Your fist connects with nothing but air. You have 1 action remaining.
Okay. So it's not here. It's not here. So flag those 2 spots. I'm literally playing Minesweeper. It's definitely not there because I would have felt it. So it's not here, it's not here, and it's not here. So it's either here, here, here. It could also just be in the hole with Karak. That is a possibility that I have not considered. I don't want to go into the middle of the room because that would make me vote. And it could
30?
push me in. Shit, fuck up. Okay, I'll attack here.
Okay. Your fist connects with nothing but air. That brings us now to Karak. Karak, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Summon Undead.
Summon Undead, okay. What are you summoning?
I am summoning a skeletal soldier.
Okay.
And what's the range on this spell? 30 feet. He's gonna go right there.
Okay. 1 sec. Let me pull out the skeletal soldier. Where'd you say you want him again? Ping him?
Right there.
All right. There you are. There's your skeletal soldier.
And that's my turn.
All right, then. Lovely, lovely. That brings us now to whatever's in the room with Petra and Remy, which is going to start out by... Let's see. Okay. Which is going to start out by... Remy, as you fling your fist, you turn around and start looking around again. You're like, okay, it must be there. And as you focus in, it is in fact there. It appears in front of you. This horrible visage of a ghostly creature.
Oh dear Lord.
Which just begins to shriek at you. So I need both Petra and Remy to make will saves.
Oh, fuck whatever the shit created that thing. I got a nat 20.
Balcora.
All right.
That's an 18 from me.
18 for you. Okay. So, Remy, you're unfazed by this. Petra, you are fazed by this. You are frightened too.
You think I'm afraid of you?
And at this point, you watch as this ghostly thing just telekinetically lifts up a broken pickaxe, head and a bone and throws them both at Remy.
Do I make reflex saves? Or
no, I'm making attack rolls. Or, well... Yeah, attack rolls. Alright, that first one is a 15 to hit Remy. No. Alright, the second one is a 19 to hit Remy.
Fuck you. That does not hit.
Alright. And it is still visible. Petra, you're up.
Kick the shit out of it.
I would like to cast Disrupt Undead against it.
Okay. It gets, on its fortitude save, a 17.
I would like to ask, am I still, oh no, that's the frightened, not the, I thought it was the off-guard thing.
No.
Okay, so it succeeds.
So it takes half damage.
It takes, half of 13, so 6.
6 points of damage, alright. That does indeed seem to damage it. You
Awesome.
have one action remaining.
Gonna take the rope and shove it into Remy's hands.
Okay.
And tell him to get it down the chute.
Remy, do you take the rope?
Yeah, I'll take the rope.
Okay. Remy now has the rope. That brings us around to the top of round 4. Remy, you're up.
Alright, I'm going to Gorilla Slam this spooky lady here.
Alright. Is this a flurry of blows?
Yeah, I'll make it a flurry.
Alright,
Actually, no, let's not make it a flurry blows.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll make it a flurry blows.
Okay. Make 2 attack rolls, please.
Okay, first one is a 22 to hit.
22, that just barely hits. Go ahead and roll the other one.
Jesus. And the second one is a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. Unfortunately, the second one does not hit, so go ahead and roll damage for the first. And this, I do believe, is affected by your stunning fist. If either strike hits and deals damage, the target must succeed at a fortitude save. So
Cool.
Go ahead and roll that damage.
So I got a full 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. All right then. So your fist, boom, punches it, and it definitely phases through most of the way. So you don't do a whole lot to it, but you definitely do something, and it is going to be affected by your stunning fist. So your class DC is 18, right?
My class DC, let me double check that. Yep, 18.
It gets a 21, so it is not stunned, unfortunately. You have 2 actions remaining.
Honestly, I have no idea what to do. So I'm gonna do an intimidation.
Okay. How?
Well, it shrieked at us, so I'm gonna shriek back at it.
Okay.
Because I'm Dementia Man.
Go ahead and
You
roll
have
intimidation.
the problem-solving skills of Cam from Modern Family.
Okay, so I got a 24.
24. That's actually a success. And this one doesn't have anything against fear effects.
Oh my god, that's funny.
So that would be a demoralize. If I can type correctly. So as a success, it is now frightened 1.
That's kind of funny.
You have
right.
1 action remaining.
I'll attack it one more time.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit at maximum multiple attack penalty.
That is, oh thank god, that is a nat 20.
Nat 20. Ooh, yeah. That would be a critical hit. So, critical hit card number 29 for you. That is a bludgeoning attack. Cave Skull. Triple damage. The target must succeed at a fortitude save or die.
How do you always get these cards?
I don't know. It's always Jacob.
It's never anyone else.
Go ahead and roll damage, Jacob, and triple what you roll. So roll normal damage and just triple it.
I almost just rolled a d20 again to roll damage out. And
due to being frightened, its fortitude is lower.
Oh my god.
And its fortitude is against your class.
I might have done the perfect play. Okay, so I got... So do I add the modifier before I multiply?
Yes.
Okay, so that's 7 plus 1, that's 8, times 3, that is a 24.
Correct.
24 points of damage.
Okay, and it is resistant, so it's going to take a little bit less, but still, that's a hefty chunk to the point where it is now bloodied. As much bloodied as a ghost can be. It gets on its fortitude save against your class DC.
Eat shit.
A 25.
Fuck!
So it is not instantly killed.
Wait, can I use the hero point to make you reroll that, or has the ship said?
I already said the result.
Ah, drat.
Cock!
Fuck it. I'm willing to let it go because it was me rolling a save, so it makes sense.
Since it's my attack, I should use my hero point. So you save yours, I'll use mine.
Okay, so I will re-roll it then.
Yeah, Colby. To catch you up on what's happening here, I got a nat 20, and now Cameron has to roll a fortitude save and succeed, or it instantly dies.
What the fuck?
So it gets on its fortitude save. An 18.
Yes!
Nope,
Wait,
that means
no,
it succeeds. Barely succeeds. Are we keeping this roll?
I still have that second hero point, so I'm just gonna use mine, see what the fuck happens.
Okay, I'll roll again. That is a 21.
Fuck! God damn it.
Are we keeping this roll?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm all out.
All right then. Remy, that is the end of your turn. That brings us now to Karak. We didn't actually end up
opportunity.
We didn't actually end up missing any of your turns.
Hey, wonderful.
So, Karak, what would you like to do?
Are these guys even in initiative?
Not currently. They don't appear to be chasing after you at this moment. The howling appears to still be a warning at this point.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna sustain my my little guy.
Okay. What are you gonna have him do?
Just stand there.
Okay.
He needs emotional support now that he's down
So
the
he is
chute.
sustained. Let's see. Does he have like a specific range he has to stay in? Does not look like it. Okay. All right. You have 2 actions remaining.
And then I feel like how deep is the water?
Let's see. Only 3 feet deep, it looks like. It's dark water, but it looks 3 feet deep.
Can I see anything in the water?
Not currently. Yeah,
God.
not currently.
There's probably another octopus in
Though
there.
you do hear a faint whispering.
From the water?
From just generally in the area around you. You're like sort of just noticing that it seems to be coming from within this area.
Okay, so my 2 options are to either move towards the wolfman and the big wolf that are currently threatening me, or to go into the dark, scary water where an octopus will almost certainly grab me. Or I could just hold my ground. I'm gonna hold my ground and I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay. At what?
Can I just like hold it there?
Sure.
Oh wait,
I guess.
wait.
Well, it needs to materialize and attack a foe. Well, attacks foes you designate within range. I mean, yeah, the foe weapon appears next to a foe you choose within range.
Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna do that then. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. I might. Actually, no, I shouldn't use this yet. I need to save this. Oh, God.
Shall I begin the timer?
Yeah, fuck. Okay. I don't know what to do. All right. Okay, they're not in combat yet. They're not gonna. They're probably going to aggro if I stay here, or if I get closer. I'm getting in the water.
Okay. Go ahead and take your move. All right.
There's
you
the
just
first step.
take one step in.
No. I'm gonna wait over here. What can I see down there?
You can currently see a low rocky isle, less than a foot above the surface of the surrounding water, and it appears to be covered with a fine layer of pale green mushrooms and mold. And you can see even from here what looks like a human skeleton dressed in rotten leather armor, clutching a rapier, lying in a heap in the center. And as you look at it, you see a ghostly hand detach itself from the skeleton and reach towards you as the shape of a ghostly humanoid man pops up in front of you. Let me just real quick. Let's see. Here we are. I can show you what this fellow looks like as he's in front of you.
Oh, he
and
seems friendly.
I believe you were part of the vision that the weird little fly dude gave you, yeah?
Me?
Yes.
I believe so.
Then you would recognize this as the man you saw in that vision, who you all gathered is Otari. The ghost.
Oh.
You appear to have met the ghost of Otari. And he opens his mouth as if to speak, but before he can, in front of you appear 3 ghostly things.
Not the things.
Various wisps. 2 of them that look like this. Weird, like, just... It's almost as if they're surrounded by fireflies and these tufts of wind. And then there's another one that's like a flaming skull. So the 2 of them are about to be added to initiative, as well as Otari.
The
Okay,
2 or 3 of them? I thought there were 3.
There are 3.
Oh.
They've been added, and Otari is also added.
Now,
so let me go ahead and roll for them. Yes. Okay. What would you like to do? You have 1 action remaining.
I would like to use... I like to invoke my Undead Slayer dedication.
Okay.
To
How so?
use a... I'd like to use a free action. To use Slayer's identification. To see what this thing is. One right in front of me.
Okay. So... that requires you to roll initiative.
Never mind. Never mind. Okay.
You're a little too caught off guard for this.
Yeah. Okay.
So what would you like to do?
It's time to go sicko mode. I'm going to use the power of friendship. And do I not have my whip on me?
I don't think you do. I'm pretty sure you... Wait. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you gave that to Morlabent to put the rune on. So you don't currently have your whip.
Right, because I have the staff.
You have your staff, yes.
In that case...
You have your staff and all the spells within.
All right. Well, those are all 2 actions, I believe.
This is, I believe, true. Yes.
Yeah, they're all 2 actions. Okay. Well, I'm going to use the staff for the next best thing.
Okay.
And wait, what the? No, I'm not gonna do that. Actually, I'm casting shield on myself. Holy shit.
Okay. All right. You cast shield on yourself. And that will bring us now to the ghost in the room with Remy and Petra. This is going to get very chaotic, so you might have to bear with me during this a little bit, because this is a lot of enemies at once. All right. So at the beginning of its turn, it becomes invisible once again.
Oh, God.
It is then going to send out a very heavy-looking rock directly at Remy's skull.
That's kind of mean.
That is a 27 to hit.
I don't deserve this abuse.
Does a 27 hit, Jacob?
No, I just said I don't deserve this abuse because it fucking whizzed right by me and hit Petra instead. Yes, it fucking hit me.
Well, you take 17 points of bludgeoning damage.
I fucking hate you. That's more than the fucking.
Oh wait,
That's
wait,
more
wait,
than
wait,
the
wait,
critical
that's-
did.
Sorry, that's incorrect. I forgot about the ability I use. It gets an
Oh,
additional
no.
D12. So that is.
Oh my
let's see.
god.
Oh wait. Oh no, never mind. Yeah, no. So okay, so 17 plus 8 for a total of 25 points of bludgeoning damage to
Well,
Remy.
that's bad.
Directly to the skull.
Oh. Oh, not the skull. Not again.
Well,
I
you can't get
have
brain damage
11
twice, right?
I have an 11 HP right now.
And
I don't think that's how
That's
brain
assuming
damage works.
that's assuming that there's a brain to get damaged in the first place.
Fair.
that is the end of its turn. That brings us to Petra.
I have 11 points of health left.
Okay, buddy. We have, like, several problems. So, as much as I would
Oh my
love to
God.
help you, I can't battle medicine you again, so we're gonna have to, like, put a rain check.
Let's assume you're saying this in character, and he's just like absurdly sad about this. He's just broken. He's shattered. He's a shattered rat.
I would like to scream as loud as I can Karak's name to see if I can get some sign of whether or not he's alive.
You hear nothing. Karak, you also do not hear this.
This is really bad, because now I'm just assuming Karak is dead at the bottom of this thing. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Alright,
Okay,
that's what I'm assuming too.
I'm gonna cast Disrupt Undead here and hope.
Your Disrupt Undead does not connect.
Yeah, that is on brand. Okay,
You have one action remaining.
That's unbelievable.
I'm gonna guide Remy.
Okay, Remy now has guidance. This is
Thanks.
going so well for you guys.
I
Alright.
just have, like, a
Everything
very
we
sad
do
look on
goes
my face.
poorly,
I go,
Cameron.
like,
Why would we
thanks.
expect anything different today?
That brings us now to the first little wispy thing in front of Karak. Let's see, what is it going to do? What is it going to do?
What is it going to do, Cam?
Well, the first thing it's going to do is churn and flit through the air around your head as it just flashes and sparkles in this bewildering array of distracting pulsations. Make a will save.
Oh, I'm good at those. Watch me. Oh, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. All right. You manage to not let it confuse you. But it seems to matter not, as it just goes in for a shock. As it crackles with electricity, that is an 18 to hit.
That fails.
All right. That brings us around to the top of round 5 with Otari. So let's see.
Hey.
What can he do? What can he do?
He's on our side, right?
You're not sure.
Oh, boy.
Let's see. Okay. So, Karak,
Mm-hmm.
you watch as you see the ghost of Otari begin to shimmer and sort of peel itself into the darkness, and you then notice your own shadow beginning to peel and lift up next to you as Atari lifts himself out of your shadow, just rising up, and he then proceeds to raise a ghostly hand and swipe against the wisp. Yeah! He gets a 28 to hit on this thing, which is a nice chunky bit of damage. All right. That wisp is almost completely destroyed. And Atari is then going to go for another ghostly hand strike. That one is also going to hit. And so that wisp is completely destroyed. And Atari is going to turn to you. I cannot get to them unless I can use your shadow to move. And that is the end of his turn. That brings us now...
Could you repeat what he said? I'm sorry.
I cannot get to them. I must use your shadow to move.
I see. Okay.
So that brings us now to the other wisp over here, which is going to flutter over next to you and is going to flicker around your head. So go ahead and make a will save.
All right. 29.
29. That is a critical success. So you're like, okay, fuck off. You are temporarily immune to that flickering ability for the next 24 hours. That brings us now to the weird flaming skull thing. So let's see. What it is going to do here is... Okay. It is going to move up close as its first action. Gonna take a little step there. Well, actually, I don't know if it can step because it's flying, but regardless. It is then going to attempt to shock you. That is against Karak. Oh no. That is... if I can get my calculator to open.
Oh, dear God.
Never want to hear that.
That is a 33 to hit Karak.
Yeah, that's a crit.
Okay. So, I need to get myself some more dice.
Hold on, wait.
What?
Shit, never mind. That's not physical damage, is it?
No. It is electric damage, which is energy.
Never mind. My shield is useless.
Unfortunate. So, in that case, you take 20 points of electric damage.
That's not too bad.
And it is then going to extinguish its flame. It goes dark and turns completely invisible.
Oh, of course.
So, that brings us now to Remy. What would you like to do?
I can't see the ghost anymore.
This is correct. And Petra attacked where it last was and made no connection.
Where it last was.
Which was right here.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna attack the square right in front of me.
Okay. You lash out and connect with nothing. You have 2 actions remaining and a rope in your hand.
Alright, so I'm now going to quickly run over here.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna... Can I tie the rope to something?
You can attempt to, I guess, tie it to the leg of this bin right here. Or I guess
Alright,
this corner that's close to you.
Yeah, I'll do that, and I'll throw the rope down the well so that if
Okay.
Karak is alive, which we don't know at this point, he can climb up.
Okay. So make a survival or thievery check, I'm going to say.
Survival or... Do survival since I'm trained in that. That wasn't my roll. I was moving. I got a 21.
A 21. Okay. You believe you have tied the rope fairly well. So that is all of your actions for this turn. You now have the rope tied at one end and the other end of the rope in your hand. That brings us to Karak. What would you like to do?
So I can also reposition my goober on my turn, correct? Or does he have his own initiative?
He acts on your initiative. He acts when you sustain him, and he gets 2 actions.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, so I'm gonna sustain him, and then have him move down.
Okay. Just click where you want him within 25 feet.
Right there.
Okay.
And then
Moves on
what's he
down
equipped
there.
with?
Stat block says Glaive Claw Longbow.
All right. So there's 2 targets in the way, so he definitely wouldn't be able to attack that guy, right?
It would have cover, but he could try.
Yeah, why not? Let's go for it.
Okay. So go ahead and roll to hit. D20 plus 9.
Oof, 12.
12. And that also has the volley trait. So that means that it takes an additional -2 because it's within 30 feet.
Oh, no.
And it takes an additional -4 due to cover, bringing us to a total of 6.
So that's a crit fail, isn't it?
Crit fails don't exist except for nat 1, so it just misses.
Right. Awesome.
But that is the end of the skeleton's turn.
Okay. Then I am going to check my features again real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to use my Slayer Strike against this guy using the staff as a conduit.
Okay. Sounds good. So go ahead and make that attack roll.
15.
15 does not hit, unfortunately.
Yeah, of course not.
All right, then. That is the end of your turn. That brings us now to the thing in the room with Remy and Petra. Remy, you feel a force shoving you from behind towards
I fucking knew
the
it.
chute.
I know.
So, what is your fortitude DC?
So that's my booster plus 10, right?
Yes.
19.
19. You just barely managed to keep yourself out of the chute.
God damn, why'd I fucking do it? Kick your ass.
That is the end of its turn. Yeah, and you would have felt it shoving you from behind. That brings us to Petra, who would see Remy getting shoved from behind.
Yep, that was what I was going to ask. I will cast Disrupt Undead on it.
Okay. It gets on its save a 21.
Okay, so it succeeds. And it takes 5 points of damage.
5 points of damage. All right.
And then can I just try and stab it with my rapier?
Sure. Let's see. Unfortunately, your rapier is unable to connect, as you don't know where it is. Specifically.
Unfortunate.
All right, then. That brings us around to the top of round 6. We get to Otari, who is going to warp around to Karak's other side and go for a ghostly hand strike against the Wisp. That is a... that is a 30 to hit, so that very definitely crits the Wisp. Okay. Yeah, that Wisp is gone. I'm not even going to do the math of how much damage that was, because it was a lot. And at this point, Otari begins to flicker and fade as he is dragged back to the island. You must come closer! I cannot go that far for long! And that is the end of his turn. That brings us now to the Flaming Skull, which is going to... is going to... all right. It is going to send out this arc of electricity towards Karak, which you can barely see. So you have a very faint idea of where it is as it attacks you. That is a 21 to hit Karak.
Oh, my AC is 21. So that would
hits.
Just barely succeed, yeah.
All right. So, Karak, you take from that 13 points of electric damage.
Ooh.
But you do believe that you somewhat know where it is as it goes in for another shock.
And where is it?
You believe it's right here next to you,
Okay.
judging by the electricity. That one is a 16 to hit.
That fails.
All right, then. That brings us to Remy.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
So, is there any indication that I can use of where... Well, it was behind me.
It was directly behind you when it shoved you.
Right, so I'm just gonna swing my arms around and just, like, fucking back fist
Okay.
this shit
Is this a
behind
flurry
me.
of blows?
If it's there, sure.
Well, you have to decide. You don't know if it's there specifically, but you
Okay,
believe
fine.
it is.
Fine. Well, first of all, is the rope still in my hand?
Yes.
Okay, I thought I threw it down. All right, throw it down.
You
first.
needed an additional action to throw it down. All right, you take an action to throw it down the chute.
All right. Now,
So you have 2 actions remaining.
Yeah. So now I'll turn around and do a flurry of blows.
Okay. So, first attack meets the air. Second attack. Oh. What is your modifier to hit?
7? Yeah, 7.
You can feel that you're close, but you just barely miss.
Oh, god damn it! What the fuck is this thing? Is there? Which direction am I close to?
Well, you punched in this direction, and you could feel that you were somewhat close, but you just didn't quite get it.
Okay,
You have one action remaining.
Again.
All right, go ahead and let's see. Okay, and same deal.
Ugh. That's my turn.
All right, that brings us now to the creature, which is going to once again attempt to shove Remy in the hole.
Yeah, so it can fucking attack me, but I can be right fucking next to it and not touch it. That's
It is invisible.
Invisibility is not the same as transparency. Transparency.
Actually, it is the same as transparency.
You know what I'm trying to say.
No, I don't.
I don't either. It is invisible. You cannot see it. You
Whatever,
don't-
fucking just
And it
fucking
can
try to
see
shove
us.
me in. Break Remy's neck, go for it.
Well, it's not breaking your neck. It's trying to shove you down the hole.
Well,
So
if
that's
it's
a
trying to- instead of break my neck, it shoves me down.
that's a
Okay,
31.
Picking at hairs.
That's a 31 against your fortitude DC.
Yeah, well, yeah, that does it.
Okay, so Remy, you get shoved into the hole. You may attempt a fortitude, or not a fortitude, a reflex DC if you wish to try to catch the edge.
I mean, I could also try to catch the rope that I just threw down there.
Either way, reflex.
Alright, that's a 24. Yeah, 24 reflex.
24. Okay, you managed to grab the edge.
Haha, fucking dumbass.
You grab the edge.
Bitch.
Okay. Yeah. And it then is going to, as its final action, fling a bone at Petra. That is a natural 1.
I'm gonna say that doesn't
Fumble. Number 33. That would be a ranged attack. Not my pony. You hit the nearest animal companion, mount, or familiar. That does nothing.
hit. Damn, that sucks.
All right. That brings us now to Petra.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Disrupt Undead here.
Your Disrupt Undead appears not to have a target.
Fucker. Okay. What is the rope tied onto?
The leg of this bin.
Okay, I'm gonna go right here.
Okay, you leap on top of another bin.
Yep.
You
I think
have
that's all I can
one
do.
action remain. Or actually, yeah, no, that is all you can do. That brings us around to the top of round 7, with Otari, who currently cannot do anything. That brings us then to the flaming skull next to Karak, who's going to go for.
Wait,
it
did
is-
we skip my turn?
No, I don't think we did. Wait.
Didn't this thing just attack?
Oh
me?
yeah, it did. How the hell did that happen? Okay. Wait, did we skip Remy's turn too? No, no.
No, you
Right.
didn't.
Okay, I know where the confusion came from. Apologies, Colby. Yes, go ahead and take Karak's turn real quick.
Huh. I was like, hang on. All right. Well. No, I'm not gonna let the goober go to waste. I'm gonna sustain him.
Okay.
And then let's see, 25 feet is going to be. Yeah, I'm gonna put him right here,
Okay.
and then I am going to use my next action to move.
It does have a second action.
Oh wait, is this a square right here?
This
Oh,
is
it
a
is.
square,
Okay.
Yes.
So yeah, he's going to. Goober is going to just attack this square with his
Okay.
sword.
It will need to take an additional action to take the sword off its belt.
Okay, it takes the sword off its belt, and then
It will be
Karak.
ready for next turn. All right, Karak.
Yeah. Just gonna move over here.
Move through friendly space. All right.
Oh shit. Yeah.
You are now over there.
Okay. Now I am going to use a one-action Font of Heal on myself.
Okay.
And I believe that also that gives me the benefit for something that I have.
So I think you're
Second
talking about
doctrine?
Radiant Infusion.
Yes, that's it.
Let's see. So Radiant Infusion is something you would have to activate separately. So, well, that takes an action to activate, so you could activate it. And then,
Oh wait,
if your next action is used to cast a heal spell to restore hit points to a single living creature
I
target
see.
deals, so that could affect you. So, yeah, you can affect yourself with Radiant Infusion.
Oh, it's not like a 2-action thing?
Well, you need to take one action to activate it and a second action to make the heal spell.
Gotcha. Okay, then I'm just going to heal myself. I only have one
Okay.
action left.
This is correct. All right, then. Go ahead and roll that healing.
Oh, that's 2.
Oof. Poor mortal Karak.
This is fine. Everything's fine.
All right, that will then bring us around to the thing, which is going to fly on over there and is going to light itself back up again as it attempts to scare the shit out of you by just appearing in front of your face and screaming.
I'm not afraid.
Let's see, what is your will DC?
22.
22. It gets a 24. So you are frightened 1.
I am afraid.
And it is then going to feed on fear. Which appears to invigorate it greatly as it just begins to glow brighter and brighter. Doesn't appear to actually do any damage, but yeah. That brings us to Remy. Would you like to pull yourself out of the hole?
Yeah, I want to pull myself out of the hole.
All right, into which space?
One next to the hole.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna... Well, fuck is this bitch ass?
Those
That
weren't
is
words.
the operative question, yeah.
Can Remy just do like a 360? Just like a 360 arm swingy?
Sure, you spin in a circle, and you're like, huh, that's kind of funky. You know, as I was pulling myself up, I saw Petra try to attack something in this space, but there was nothing there.
Okay, fine.
Which kind of means
something there.
Which no. Which kind of probably means that, oh shit, it's probably right above me, isn't it?
Okay, fine. I sure you can.
All right, you attempt to attack the air directly above you. Go ahead and roll a hit.
That's a 25 to hit.
25. Go ahead and roll damage.
Stupid. Dumbest enemy in the history of the fucking planet. 6 damage.
6 points of damage. Your fist definitely connects with something. You have 1 action remaining.
If I hit it in the shin, I would laugh so fucking hard because getting punched in the shin hurts a lot. And I want that. And even if it doesn't do a lot of damage, I want it to just like be in pain.
I'm choosing
have
not to
one
ask
action
the
remaining.
questions.
I'm gonna drag this thing into the fever breaker. Alright, I'll attack it again, I guess.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Multi-attack penalty, yes or no?
Yes, multiple attack penalty.
Okay, cool. So that is it's an 18 to hit.
18, unfortunately, just barely misses.
Fuck.
That will bring us now to Karak.
All right. Sustain. Goober walks over there and strikes the thing.
Okay, and it is now off guard. So go ahead and roll to hit with its glaive. So +9 to hit.
19.
19, unfortunately, very much misses.
Shit. All right. Next attempt, I am going to... Ooh, wait. Let me reread the description of the spell real quick.
I'm so intrigued.
All right, I'm gonna try something.
All right, what are you trying?
I would like to cast Calm.
Calm.
So I know I'm not killing that thing this turn.
Okay, where would you like to place your 10-foot burst?
Centered right on that thing.
Okay. So, that will affect you.
That's fine.
Okay. All right, then. So, go ahead in that case and roll a will save. And also roll a will save for your skeleton soldier, I suppose. Oh, wait, it's skeleton soldier's immune to mental things, so never mind.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be affected no matter what.
So that's a 23 for me.
23, okay. And that, I do believe, is a success. That is a success against your spell DC. And it gets a 19.
The save is 19. Are you fucking...
It just barely succeeds, which means that it has a -1 penalty to its attack rolls.
All right.
And you also succeeded, so you also are under that same effect.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. So, the calm has been placed, and that, let's see. Yeah, that is the end of your turn. So that will bring us now to the ghost, which is going to...
Does it not go to me after Karak?
No, it goes to the ghost and then you. The ghost isn't... There you go.
Okay,
Forgot
thank
to
you.
unhide the ghost in the initiative order. The ghost is then going to throw one object at each of you with its telekinetic storm. So, against Remy, that is a 19 to hit. All right, and against Petra, that is an 11 to hit.
That is not gonna hit.
All right.
Can you tell me what direction is coming from?
The bins.
Which
the objects are being.
Way to narrow
Whoa!
it down
One from there, one from there. Complete opposite ends of the room.
Fantastic.
It is then going to appear before Petra and shriek at her.
Wow.
So I need Petra to make a will save.
Can do.
And Remy, you are still immune from the last time because you were successful.
That is a 24.
24. All right, you resist the fright. So now the thing is just visible in front of you. That brings us to Petra's turn.
Cool. Would love to disrupt the undead.
Lovely. That is a natural 1 on its save, so critical damage. Double
That
damage.
is excellent news. Alright, it takes 16 points of damage.
16 points of damage. How would you like to finish this thing off?
I'd like to go ahead and cast my webbing to cover her screaming mouth, and then when I jerk back, it pops off her head.
All right, yeah, you send the webbing around. Just nope. Shut up. Boink. Head just pops off, and it disappears.
I would love to see Cameron, like be in the room with him and watch him do this, like as he makes all these noises. I just need to see what kind of fucking like what the fuck.
I think it's for the best that no one is able to visualize that.
So, Petra, you have one action remaining.
I would like to go over to the hatch and just start screaming.
Okay.
Like yelling
You
for
start
Karak,
screaming.
seeing if there's any sign of life.
You get no response.
It's really not good.
That brings us around to the top of round 8 with Otari, who is able to teleport into Karak's shadow and attack the wisp thing. It gets a solid critical... Yeah, he gets a solid critical hit against it. That is going to be... And it's off guard, so he also gets sneak attack to it. So I need an additional 2d6. So, including the sneak attack, let's see. So that's 8 plus 6, 14 plus 4, 18 points of damage to the wisp thing, which is then doubled to 32. That's what 2 times 18 is, yeah? 32? No, that's 2 times 16, 34. So the wisp thing is now quite bloodied. And Atari is then going to go for one more ghostly hand strike. That one is... That is just barely going to hit, so he's going to get all of his damage on it. So that's going to be... total of enough damage to destroy the wisp. So now, the wisp is gone, and combat is over for everyone now.
Oh my god.
I am near death.
So,
Who the fuck was the ghost?
Karak, you are here now with the ghost who just gets warped back to the skeleton. I am glad that you survived, my friend.
Yeah, me too.
At this point, your skeleton soldier crumbles.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
And I would say you're also not under the effect of the calm anymore.
I take it then that, you're Otari?
I am, or at least what is left of him. I have been here for so long. Those things were tormenting me for centuries.
It's over now.
Go ahead, Mr. Ghost. Catch your breath.
Yes,
You definitely have
I
one
know
of
this is so
those.
physically taxing for you.
What was that?
No, that was I was saying that out of character. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. Okay, could not hear that then. All right. I would say that I'm glad to see someone else here, but I'm really not.
I'm sorry, did we just make a
Though I
canon
am thankful.
Did we just make a canon that what we say outside the game can be heard inside the game, but the people inside the game just kind of choose to
Oh, no.
to go plug the ears and go la 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 la?
You can believe that.
You know
Um,
what? That's my headcanon.
So, what are you here for?
I don't even remember at this point. I fell down a... Do you mean here, this cave? Or
I don't...
the tower?
Here in Gauntlight. You found your way to the lower levels.
Yes.
That must mean Something is happening.
Yes, I'm helping a party of adventurers cleanse this tower. I'm trying to release a soul so that I can resurrect him and then publicly execute him. But that's neither here nor there. Point is, I'm here to lift the curse on this
adventurer who has been dead for a couple hundred years. The first person that you talk to for a while is like, yeah, I'm just here as part of a revenge quest. Like, I gotta find a guy, get his soul out, and then, like, execute him in the public square. But, like, you know how it is, bro.
Otari is like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes enough sense. I was an adventurer, I get it.
Oh, thank you.
Well, I'm assuming you were probably drawn here, or your group was drawn here, by whatever Belcora has been up to.
Oh, yes. I've heard much about her.
Well, if you wish to defeat her, you will need to get to the lower levels, and that will mean breaching the barrier that she created. A sort of spectral seal. I don't know if you've seen it yet, but she created it with the psychic residue of myself and my fellow Rose Guard members.
Okay. How do I tear this barrier down?
You will need the psychic resonance. You will need to retrieve it in the form of various artifacts possessed by each of us.
Oh, it's one of these quests now.
It is. Unfortunately, I know they're the worst. But luckily, one of them is within easy reach.
Oh,
my equipment is at your disposal.
All of it?
And all of it here, I can't use it. I'm a ghost. And he points down at the skeleton, which has a dagger, a set of pretty rotten-looking, yet still seemingly functional armor, studded leather armor that appears to have a potency rune on it, a +1 potency rune.
Ooh.
You also see a key and a set of thieves' tools. My thieves' tools. Those should be able to utilize my psychic resonance for my piece of the door. And I believe you will need Vol Rajani's blade. You will need Asfena Menhem's brooch. And you will need Zarmavdian's spellbook. I do not know where these artifacts may be.
Yeah,
you will likely have to go to wherever my friends settled after defeating Belcora.
Now, when you say settled, do you mean dead somewhere here in this tower? Or
well, they
settled
did not die
as in
here.
homestead?
As far as I'm aware, I'm the only one of them who died from this whole ordeal. I don't know where they went afterwards.
Very well.
Karak, you would remember that the town of Otari was settled by the Rose Guard and named after Otari, their dead friend.
That's right. Oh, that's right. Oh, settled. The town. Oh, that makes sense.
There is a town?
Yes, the city of Otari.
You see a little smile creep across his face. Huh. Well, that's funny. How very kind of them.
Quite the criminal underworld that city has.
Oh, I would hope so. Regardless, if any of their family members are still in town, they will likely possess these artifacts. But here, take what is mine. It is now yours.
All of it?
All of it. I have no use of it.
I take his finger bones.
Well, okay, I guess you can take those, but I didn't mean that. I meant my equipment, not my corpse.
This is equipment.
I meant like the dagger. I kind of if you spread out my bones too much, then I might not be able to move on. And that would be quite unpleasant of you to do, considering I maybe just saved your life.
Karak is gonna sort of like weigh the options in his head.
Okay, I'll take the dagger. I'll take
Well,
the equipment.
Okay, well, all right. So I will explain now the things here, because they are magic. So he will explain that the dagger is a dagger of venom, which is a +1 striking dagger. And when you critically succeed an attack roll with the dagger, the target must make a DC 19 Fortitude save or become sickened 1. And in addition, you can also activate the dagger once per day to make it just deal extra, like an extra type of venom damage. So that is the dagger of venom. There's also the +1 leather armor, studded leather armor. Would you take that? Yes. All right. Then there's the thieves' tools, which are basically +1 thieves' tools. So there's those. And then there's also the key, which he explains is called a sneaky key. And it is a talisman that you affix to your armor. And if you are an expert in thievery, you can activate it. Then for the next minute, if any outcomes to pick a lock are a critical failure, you get a regular failure instead. So you now have all of those items.
Sweet.
Oh, right. I should probably also deal out experience points to everyone, shouldn't I?
That'd be nice.
So, let me real quick pull up the encounter builder here. So, the Poltergeist that Remy and Petra fought. That would be 60 XP to both Remy and Petra. And Karak, you kind of weren't really involved in the fight. You kind of got shoved into the tube first thing, so you're not getting XP for that.
Hey, I had my own fight, though.
You did, and I'm giving you all of the XP for that.
Oh.
So just a moment. Let me.
Wait, so how much XP did we get?
60.
Yeah. I was just trying to. I failed at this, but I was trying to look for that meme of like Poe shuffling all the walks in like Taiwan, looking at it all like freaked out, and I was gonna put the caption of like Karak shuffling the dead guy's bones around.
So Karak receives 120 XP.
Wow.
That's fair.
All right.
All right.
Yippee!
So, you will take on this quest? You will defeat Belcora once and for all?
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Make a diplomacy check. Or, well, are you being serious with that? Or are you being deceitful?
The way I was framing that, Karak was sort of just like distracted by the magic. He doesn't really give a shit about the whole Belcora thing. Like he's just here for his stuff.
So you're not specifically dedicating yourself to the goal of defeating Belcora.
Well, she's a means to an end. I am dedicating myself to that, but not for the sake of defeating her.
Make a diplomacy check. We'll go with diplomacy.
Okay. Oh, nat 20 plus 7.
Hey, all right. I believe you. Good luck, my friend. You've set this old soul at rest. At long last. I believe I am free. But as he says that, you can see that he sort of starts to soften. The glow of his shadow begins to soften before beginning to warble. As he just starts to shriek out a silent scream of pain, and his form is ripped to shreds.
Oh. You made it worse.
For just a moment, in front of you, Karak, you see a ghostly woman, black streaming from her eyes as she screams at you. Oh, you've gotten so close and so onto my nerves. I'll deal with you eventually, cleric.
Huh?
As she also disappears. So, let's cut over to Petra and Remy.
Petra's gonna probably start climbing down the rope to see if she can find Karak and or his body.
Okay. Let's just do a quick measuring move there. Okay, the rope brings you to what you hope is the final bend of the whatchamacallit, the pipe.
I would like to yell his name again.
Karak, you can faintly hear Petra's voice calling your name.
Hello?
Get
Petra,
over
you
here.
hear Karak's voice. Karak, do you go over there?
Yes.
All right. You see the telltale glow of Petra's torch. And Petra, you hear howling as your torchlight illuminates the area beyond.
Oh, that's probably not great. Yeah, if Homeboy wants to, like, get his ass over here so we can, like,
Yeah.
go.
What the hell happened?
Alright, so Karak, go ahead and make an athletics check to jump up and try to grab Petra's hand.
Oh, man. That's an 8.
Petra, make a reflex save, please.
It's a 14.
Unfortunately, your hands are unable to meet.
Damn it! I'm doing
Karak
it
is
again.
currently stuck down there.
I make another athletics check.
Okay.
Does this episode end in 2 by chance? That's an 11.
Yeah, no.
Shit! Alright, again. That's a nat 1!
This time, Karak, as you jump up, you slip on your way down on the giant tentacle corpse, and you smack your head on a rock.
Oh.
You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh my god.
You get the feeling that you might need to try an alternative method of getting Karak up, or Petra, you and Remy are just going to need to go down with him.
Well, what do you think?
I have a feeling I know what you're trying to get at here, Cam.
I'm pretty sure I'm trying to get at what I literally just said.
Alright,
So what is
let's
Petra
see.
doing?
So what is this pipe, like, the exit of it does what?
It goes down into a giant weird tentacle monster.
Right, but I'm asking, like, is it a straight drop? Like, am I hanging, or does it, like,
Well,
even
you're not
out?
hanging. You're basically dangling your hand over the end of the bend. Because, like, the rope is 50 feet long, gets you to directly, at the bend. So you're barely, like, hanging on and stretching really hard to try to get Karak.
Okay, so do
like
I
a-
need
It's like
do
a
I
10
need to
foot drop.
hold on to the rope to stay where I am?
It's a slight slope down, but you probably could brace yourself. You might slip because there's some slime in here. But you could try to brace yourself.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I can think of doing. But yeah, I'm gonna try and brace myself and see if I can reach down to grab him.
You just tried that and you were unsuccessful. Woefully
But I thought I
so.
was bracing so that I could get lower.
Oh, sorry, I misunderstood what you were saying. You're trying to get lower. Okay. Yeah, in that case, acrobatics or athletics?
That is an 11.
You attempt to brace yourself and whoop, slip on some sludge and fall out.
Excellent news.
So Petra and Karak are now down here.
I'm gonna shout up, Remy!
Yeah?
Climb on down. Come on.
Okie dokie. Remy's gonna
Bring the
climb
rope.
on down.
All right,
It's
Remy
probably-
starts climbing
it's
on
probably
down.
Instructions.
All right, Remy, you reach the end of the rope, which brings you to the final bend of the tunnel.
Oh boy, this place kind of seems familiar for some reason.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Oh hey, it's the wolf guy!
Alright.
Yeah, you can't see him, but you can hear him.
Can I get Karak up on my shoulders and boost him into the tube?
Sure, you can try that. Make, we'll say make an athletics check.
23.
23. Okay. That is enough to get Karak onto your shoulders, balance yourself as best you can, while, like, squirming around on this rotting tentacle monster. And Karak, you're barely able to reach Remy.
Hi.
Hi. Jeremy, why are you checking how far he is from us?
Don't worry about it.
No, I'm pretty worried about it.
Don't worry about it.
We just got out of a fucking encounter, dude. Come on.
Don't worry about it. So, yeah, Remy, you seem to have grabbed Karak.
I am here.
Are you trying to pull him up?
Do we want to pull him up, or am I coming down?
I mean, I'm assuming
Pull
that.
him
I
up.
don't know.
Why do you think he's on my
Fine,
shoulders? Because I like
Okay,
giving
fine.
piggyback rides?
I don't know, maybe.
Remy, make an athletics check, not acrobatics. Make an athletics check, please.
I got a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. All right. You pull Karak up with one strong rat hand and a little assistance from your tail. And Karak, you are now up in the tube. You're able to grab onto the rope.
Oh.
And you and Remy are now crammed into the bend of the tube.
Alright, does someone want to help me here, or am I fighting past the werewolf man myself?
I feel like the werewolf man is very strong. That's a problem.
Yeah, that was mostly sarcastic. I would love some help.
Nah, you're fighting the werewolf.
We can't just go back up the tube.
Wow.
I have to get in the tube, but then yes, we could climb back up the tube.
Okay, fine. Grab onto Karak's feet or something. He will
His
pull you
feet?
up. Yes, his feet. I'm assuming that his back, or his front is in the tube, which means that his feet are towards the opening of the tube.
Alright, how do I...
You can get at his feet from here. You can
Alright.
hold on to them. Karak, it's not pleasant, but Petra's holding onto your feet. As you're barely holding onto the rope, as Remy is also crammed into the same bend of the tube with you.
Remy, start climbing.
Does Remy start climbing?
Yes, Remy does start climbing.
Alright, Remy starts climbing. And climbs himself up the tube. Karak, make an athletics check. You're pulling 2 people up the rope. That's a little bit more difficult. Everyone's favorite thing, athletics checks.
The devil.
That's a 4.
Karak, you lose your grip on the rope, and both you and Petra fall down with a splash into the pool.
I
And,
don't think we're getting up there.
Petra, you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as Karak lands directly on your head.
Oh,
This is what I get for trying to save your life.
So, Remy, your friends have just fallen back down.
Why? Why have you done this?
Well, it wasn't an intentional choice, Professor.
We'll try harder. We're doing this again. I refuse to fight the werewolf man.
Did you just say we're doing this again? What is wrong with you?
I'm pulling him back up, and then you're gonna come back up again, and then
Okay.
we're going.
So-
We're going back up.
So, you've used 1 length of rope. You've used Remy's 1 length of rope.
I don't have a length of rope, do I?
I don't know. Do you, Petra?
I didn't think I did.
Petra, do you have?
Oh, I do have
one
rope,
length of
apparently.
Whoa!
Petra,
I will have you know that I looked to see if I had rope and did not see it, so
wow.
I'm gonna toss it up to Remy and ask him to tie it off.
All right.
Remy?
Remy?
Goddamn, I'm tying this shit off. I
Ties
guess I'm
up-
doing a
Ties
survival
off
check.
the rope. Nah, you just tie it off.
Okay, cool.
You tie it off. The rope now dangles down into the pit.
Cool, I'm
Get the
climbing up
fuck
and I'm
up
getting
here.
out.
All right. You all manage to, with now that you have multiple ropes there, with relative ease, climb your ways out of the chute and away from the werewolf man once again.
I would like to close the hatch.
Sure. You slam the hatch behind you.
Is there anything else in here, or is it just like...
Nah, just trash bins full of bones.
Cool. We
There
done for
does
the day?
seem to be one slightly more complete skeleton in this bin.
Is that the homeboy whose ghost was trying to kill us, or is that just, like, unrelated skeleton?
You don't know.
Cool. Everybody good going back to town? Because this... You both look... fucked up.
Yeah, I'm. Yeah.
All right. So the crew begins the process of heading back to town after that wild ordeal. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session. So, Karak, how are you feeling?
I am so shocked that I didn't die there. I was prepared for it. But
Honestly,
I'm feeling great though.
And Remy, how are you feeling?
Remy is very injured and very pissed off about just this entire general situation.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
And Petra, how are you feeling?
Like, glad Karak's not dead, but also, like, fucking Karak, man.
I appreciate
Oh boy. And how do we all feel as players?
EP.
Jesus
Besides
Christ.
EP. gotta love a poltergeist.
We
They
love
are
poltergeists.
They are brutal.
that. They are.
So we've learned.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, you've got a little bit more story progression there, thanks to Karak falling down a hole.
Yeah, if Karak wants to share that information, top tier.
Yeah, would Karak be sharing anything that he, any information that he gained from talking to Atari?
Maybe after he like takes a nap. He's like,
Okay.
he's too tired to like say anything like that.